Time for some history, Doug.
And we're live.
We are live.
Back with the wet cars outside. You're going to hear a lot of people trying to drive by on the slick, not trying to die. There's been bare accidents out on that street.
Yeah?
Yeah, last year some dude went into the river.
Oh, nice.
2 weeks ago some guy went into someone's flat.
Oh, cool. At least that's interesting.
Well, they knocked on the door of it, you know. Bonk,
oh, right.
through the bushes, knocked on the door with their bonnet.
Oh, yeah, it's not that new of a build, is it?
Nah.
New build you can drive straight through.
Talking a bit of house maintenance, word out to our sponsors.
Yeah, if you have a car collision with your house, you're going to need a decorator soon after.
Cool Waghorn Decorating, based in Chatham, Kent, Medway, UK.
They'll go everywhere.
Yeah.
They're fine with it. I
They'll
heard
go,
they
yeah.
did the space station.
I heard they're redoing Notre Dame.
Yeah, they did Sistine Chapel, I think. He's a ceiling specialist, isn't he?
Yeah, he is a ceiling specialist. He had something to do with the Sistine Chapel. Can't tell you what.
Yeah, can't exactly remember.
It's all a little bit hush-hush, you know what I mean?
Proper painters, though. Not like these Joey painters you get out here.
Nah, real painters.
Actual, bags for their tools. Not like these Sainsbury's bag painters.
Oh, yeah, for sure. They got tool bags.
Yeah.
They're a professional job out there.
Real life outfit.
That's it. Shout out Waghorn Decorating, sponsoring Browsing History. We made it.
We made it.
We got
a decorator.
we got a decorator.
I feel so fancy. Put the throw cushions over there, darling.
This week, though, we ain't talking about the history of painting and decorating, although that would have been a perfect one for our...
Oh, we should have tried.
We should have tried to find a Sistine Chapel episode. But to be fair, we had the episode picked before we got approached by Waghorn Decorating.
Yeah,
so
true. We just love rock and roll so much.
We do love rock and roll so much. This week we're looking at Chuck Berry. Some would say the real father of rock and roll, not this Elvis Presley schmo.
Yeah, basically the main man, wasn't
He was, yeah.
he? He actually played the shit out of the guitar.
He absolutely fucking wrecked that guitar. But here's the thing, back then, Ike Turner, after he'd done Slapping Tina Around, would actually refer to this music as... Well, it was Tina Turner who slapped around, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yep, cool.
Was
Reference works. Ooh.
Yeah.
Well, okay, either way.
He must have smacked a few chicks in his time, though.
Well, he wouldn't actually call...
You know, it doesn't just come out of nowhere.
Chuck Berry definitely slapped a few chicks, but we'll get to that later on. Chuck Berry has already been like... Both of us enjoy him, not just for the music, but we've both got separate videos that we love about him.
Yeah.
You've got one, and I've got one.
That's my favourite one. It's still in my tabs, I think. I keep it open just in case.
Is there a line that you remember about Wee Wee that we'll talk about later? I'll fucking tell you, it's so good. It's so good, bruv. So yeah, so we're going to be talking about Chuck Berry this week. Like we said, the father of rock and roll. But as Ike Turner, after slapping Tina around, would say, boogie woogie, he would call it.
Yeah. But I suppose Boogie Woogie's a bit earlier, isn't it?
That's
like 1940s music.
Not only that, Chuck Berry's got a song called Rock and Roll Music.
Yeah.
So how about you sit down, Ike Turner, pour yourself a Coke.
Sit down before you fall down.
Oof.
You crackhead.
Stop slapping them bitches. You can't even get the genre of her music right.
Yeah, you know.
Tina was probably right.
But I suppose it was Boogie Woogie until he turned up. He's like,
Oh.
boogie woogie woogie.
Yeah.
He's been in the army. It's really nice. And then he's like, roll over. You're like, oh shit.
Maybelline, I'm banging 14-year-olds and 16-year-olds.
She's only 16 and she told her mama it's fine. They're like, oh shit. This makes me want to dance provocatively. If only I could make it white.
That's when Elvis came about. But we wouldn't need I think even Elvis would have considered Chuck Berry the real father of rock and roll.
Yeah, he was actually all right.
He was, wasn't he?
Everyone makes out he's this massive racist, but it's a racist game.
Don't
hate the player, hate the game.
He was just a victim of the establishment and the system as much as Chuck Berry was.
Yeah, mate, he's a poor dirt farming hick.
Yeah.
Like He didn't know no better. He's
No,
like, you
no.
want to make some money, boy?
Yeah.
You real pretty. And he's like, yes, sir. Sing this song. You wrote it, didn't you? Uh-huh.
But, you know, the more big name rockers historically, or like the legends, would consider Chuck Berry, like Keith Richards, the Rolling Stones,
Yeah.
the Beatles,
Little Richard.
all of these guys. He used to hang out with Little Richard.
Those are like the actual Chuck Berry and Little Richard.
Yeah.
Proper like innovators of rock and roll.
You know, Chuck Berry used to say that he knew Little Richard was gay from the get-go.
Who didn't?
Well, back then, nobody, because everyone was clueless.
No, he was like Prince, bro. If you'd know there was something up.
Well, what happened was it was an incident when they first met, and Chuck Berry, Little Richard approached Chuck Berry and was like, "Hey man, do you want to come back to my apartment after?" And Chuck was like,
We can
Whoa.
boof cocaine.
"Whoa, does this? I mean, are you sort of hinting what I'm thinking?" And Little Richard apparently was like, "It'll be the best performance of your life you ever seen." And Chuck was like, "You know what? We're good, bruv."
Yeah, I'm alright for that. But if we could go at daylight and I could check your record collection, that'd be nice.
So, the date that we're looking at in history, I'm going to fucking forget it and butcher it. I got it wrong last week, by the way, but fuck it.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, fuck
well.
it. You know what I mean? Sometimes you
What are they going to do? Unhistory us? Refer to the Julian calendar episode and we'll show you how all these dates are dumb. Is it the 10th of July, this one?
Let me check. I don't think it is 10th of July. But, you know, I think it is 10th.
Because I've got 10th of July birthdays.
It is. It's 10th of July, 1979, which is later years for Chuck Berry.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that must be like, he's kind of bloated.
Yeah. I mean, he lived until like fucking 2000 and something. Bro, he lived
Oh,
till
nice.
2017.
Sick.
Yeah.
Oh, I must have pretended to be well sad when he died. I must have had so many Facebook posts. You guys don't even know.
Sharing all the posts about him, like, he means so much to me.
He's so rock and roll, it's me.
All these songs about underage girls.
I was more or less underage then as well.
2017. No, I don't think
No,
you
no,
were,
I wasn't. Shit. Redact. We can't let our sponsor down.
So, yeah, what birthdays you got for us? On,
Well, we
10th?
did July 10th last year.
Oh, did we?
It was the Hadrian episode, I think.
Oh, nice. So what was that
It
when
was
Hadrian
like-
died?
100 something BC.
'Cause
Yeah,
it-
so it's the death day of Hadrian.
So we started off, I think the reason we chose the Death Day, I guess he is a Roman emperor, we said this last time,
Yeah.
so he is a dick. But he was actually alright.
He was a proper engineer, wasn't he?
Yeah, go back and listen to that episode, folks.
If
He was
Hadrian was
building.
about today, he'd hire Waghorn decorators to finish his walls.
He would, why, yeah.
he was
And-
he was a real engineer.
And he would run on build that wall. And
He would.
have been successful, because he built a few walls, bruv.
And I bet he was kind of orange. He must have had like some sort of Mediterranean tan.
Yeah, some sort of tan on him, definitely. And what a wall to last. Like, dude literally built Hadrian's wall. That's still knocking about.
Yeah.
You can go see it. Inspect the mortar.
There's like graffiti all over it, isn't
That's sad.
it? Like, look at Benedictus's core.
Oh, okay. That type of graffiti. I'm thinking
Yeah, like Roman graffiti
I thought someone wearing
and Viking graffiti.
Oh, that's pretty dope. But I thought someone went over and then sprayed dicks all over it.
I might. I'm not said. Never say never.
At least carve a dick into it, bro.
Also, another episode throwback.
Go on.
Mel Blanc's death day.
Is it Mel Blanc's
Yeah,
death day?
Mel
God
Blanc
damn.
died 10th of July.
Oh,
And
sad
Benedict
times.
the 7th.
Oh. Mel Blanc died falling out of a hospital bed.
Oh, yeah.
They didn't put the guardrails up. Spoiler. Go if you didn't already listen to that episode.
But the only birthday I think, well, I got like 3 birthdays on the last ones, but everyone's getting a shout out anyway.
Oh, of course.
James III of Scotland wasn't
How?
on the last episode.
Oh, okay. What did he do?
He was like a child king,
Oh, one of them.
James II's son,
Yep.
but he died in the battle.
Oh,
Sachiburn?
How old was he?
Oh no, he grew up and then he died in the battle.
He grew.
They just put him on a horse just like a kid, couldn't hold his head up in that. Big old helmet, just like all to one
Sagging.
side.
My girlfriend did show me a video the other day of a young Mexican baby on a horse, cowboyed out.
Oh,
and I
no.
was like, oh, he's ready. Come on, bro, it's their culture.
How baby?
That would baby.
Oh dear.
Like, he didn't have the core strength to keep himself up. The horse.
But he also had a cigarette, so it's totally fine.
yeah, glass of tequila.
Yeah, Sachiburn, I think it's called, Scottish battle. He
Okay,
died there.
we'll check that one out.
John Calvin, known heretic.
Of the Calvinites,
Yeah, Calvinists.
Calvinists. Sorry. What were they? What type of what flavour of Jesus do they eat?
Predestination, all that sort of crap.
Oh, predestiny and shit.
Yeah, it's like, man, if you do, you don't.
Okay, fair
So
enough.
that's kind of like takes the power out of your hands. That sucks.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? But
Loser.
is
What the real taste that he wanted was divorce.
Oh.
All of them, all the Protestants are like, yeah, I love Jesus, but I really hate my wife. Wouldn't it be cool to have another chick? But yeah, Calvinism, Protestant Reformation, old John Calvin.
John Calvin.
Adolphus Bush, so Anheuser-Busch, like Bud Light and that.
Yeah.
Was Bud Light gay that last time we did this? Last time we did 10th of July?
About a year ago, I think
Yeah, because I would have been
Budweiser.
like, he's a dude.
Yeah, I think Budweiser were gay by this point.
Ah, right, so we're disappointed in him. Well,
Yeah.
now he's cool again.
Oh, okay, yeah.
He sponsors Shane Gillis, doesn't he?
He does, and the UFC. And
And sponsors are awesome.
they really tried coming back.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, the
On the
dogs.
decks, the dog's trying to mix up a garage storm right now. Nikola Tesla, another episode that we've done.
What is it? His birthday?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Uh,
What did we do the episode about then?
His death ray or his robot or
Oh, okay.
him falling in love with a pigeon. I can't. It's one of them days.
One of the good days.
Freaky Tesla.
Not him on speed. Not one of them days. Not him all smacked out at the laboratory.
Yeah, not him giving fucking some of the greatest literary arts
Could you
cancer with
imagine-
his death ray.
Yeah, giving fucking Mark Twain with cancer with his death ray. It wasn't that. Could you imagine though, bruv, like nodded out while working on the electrics like that?
Yeah, imagine being that good. Well, no
Just
electricians
taking
like
a
that, to be fair. Jake LaMotta's birthday, 1922.
Some sort of gangster.
No, he's a boxer.
Oh,
Raging
Jake
Bull.
LaMotta. Oh, Raging Bull Chavez.
Yeah,
Nice.
boy.
I heard LaMotta. I thought gangster.
Yeah.
Call me racist.
There was a gangster, but he come up in the last one, so I didn't include him.
Ah.
It was like impossible to kill.
Oh, okay.
Other gangsters would be like, can't you shoot this guy and keep him down?
And everyone would be like, no.
Something Diamond, I think.
He's made of bullets, bruv. Just bounce off him.
Legs Diamond or something like that. He had
That's
a proper cool name.
Gangster name. Like, literally a gangster name.
Yeah, that's right.
The most gangster name you can get. Legs Diamond.
Before it was cliche.
Oh, by the way, just guess what I found out the other day? Not to do with this date in history. It's a different
I'm a
date in
gangster.
history. Not that. George Bush. Yeah.
Mm.
George Bush, 50 Cent, Kevin Hart, and Sylvester Stallone all share a birthday.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Good
so
birthday.
the way I figured it out is this, right? 50 Cent was shot 9 times. Kevin Hart is 4'11". Bush did 9/11.
Oh, shit. Mate, get the corkboard out. It's all coming together. Kevin Hart's Illuminati'd out as well.
And why Sylvester Stallone? Well, it's not about how hard you can hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and come back and illegally invade Afghanistan and Iraq.
Talking about that, this year's interesting for all that.
Go on.
But like 79,
Oh, is it?
it's a good year. But we got Jerry Nelson as well, the puppeteer from Sesame Street
Oh,
and the Muppets.
blessed.
It was the Count.
I'm pretty sure I was watching the Jim.
1934.
I was watching the Jim Henson documentary. They released a new one on Disney recently. Pretty sure this guy is like Jim Henson's best pal,
Yeah,
best bud,
nice.
creative ideas man's.
Yeah, boy, he's flat out
Yeah,
on all of them. Big Muppeteer.
big Muppeteer. Do you know what a Muppet is?
No.
A mix between a puppet and a marionette.
Oh, because they got one stick for the hands and that,
And
so they
then
can
they
do the waka waka.
That's it. And they've still got a hand up their arsehole as well.
Nice.
That's what a Muppet is. There you go. We're out here learning. Brownies in history. Who would have thought?
Browser's history.
Who would have thought? Muppet
Mario
history.
Muppet. Arlo Guthrie as well, Woody Guthrie's son. Also a folk singer, but he ain't no Woody, let's be honest.
Nah, he ain't no Woody. His machine never killed any fascists.
Yeah. Might have tried its best. This machine makes sure you remember that fascists are bad. Union.
What else did he? He probably like maybe helped out the hippie fascists. You know, the evil hippies.
Oh yeah, the evil hippies. He's probably one of them.
Nice.
That's about it for birthdays.
Okay.
Good day in history though. King Glurnan. He's
Go on.
like a Norse king.
All right.
He
nice.
recognised. This is another hard one. Male Chanel MacDonald,
Mayor Chanel MacDonald.
who was the High King of Ireland.
No, who would have guessed?
So he paid him taxes,
Yeah.
and it's thought to be the founding of the city of Dublin.
Oh, nice.
And it's only got bigger since then because it keeps doubling and doubling.
What year did that happen?
988,
Nice.
peak Viking era.
Peak Viking era, 10th of July. Dublin founded. I bet they better have a party in a city.
That would be a good episode, actually. The little Irish boy that beat the Vikings.
Is there a little Irish boy who beats some
Yeah, he's
Vikings?
only young and he smashed all the Vikings out.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'll have to learn about this boy.
So will I, because that's all I know. Then we got 1553. Lady Jane Grey takes the English throne.
Oh.
That's meant to be interesting. I don't know anything about that either.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I thought Lady Jane Grey was the chick with the big old hooters from Fable 1.
Yeah.
Lady Grey.
Oh yeah, Lady Grey. Oh yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's who Lady Jane Grey is, bruv.
Yeah, more or less. Sneaky old woman.
Yeah. Big Norks.
And then we got 1806, the Vellore Mutiny.
What's going on here?
So it's the first Indian mutiny against the East India Trading Company.
Oh.
Bit of a local legend attached to the East India Trading Company.
Waghorn?
Yeah, Thomas Waghorn.
Not to be confused with Waghorn decorator.
No, not to be confused, but also, what a great decorator. 1991, Boris Yeltsin takes office as the first elected president of Russia.
Nice. I
Big
love this
red
guy.
stain on his
Yeah.
face.
Oh, wait, no, this
So
isn't
if
the
there's
drunk.
a big red stain on your wall.
But this isn't the drunk one, is it?
I think they're all a bit drunk.
Well, yeah, but there was one who was like famous for being
Oh,
drunk.
the fat one with the eyebrows.
Yeah, that's it. He like
Yeah,
got
he's
pissed
the-
up in Washington and was like walking around the streets in his underwear looking for pizza.
Yeah.
Absolute
Good
king.
old Russians.
I love it. Why can't Russian leaders be like that nowadays, bruv?
Talking of Russians, though,
Go on.
in 1979, Soviet Union invades Afghanistan.
Oh.
So that causes Jimmy Carter to fund the Mujahideen.
Shit.
And that causes Rocky to learn that goat game and to fire that fucking explosive bow.
Oh,
Sylvester
God damn.
Stallone. There we are.
There's the connection.
9/11.
9/11. Bush did 9/11.
First Sony Walkman.
Whoa.
1979.
Tape?
I'm guessing so.
Because you weren't not going to be carrying around a vinyl with you,
Well,
are you?
you say that. CD was introduced by Philips this year.
What?
The first compact disc was like shown at like a show or whatever.
What?
End of Pol Pot's regime in Cambodia.
Nice.
That's good, isn't it?
Yeah, that's pretty one. Chucking people out of... Oh, wait, was he chucking... He weren't chucking people out of helicopters. This guy was just brutal.
I copy and pasted this one because it was worded really well.
Go on.
Joseph Mengele had a stroke in a swimming pool in Brazil. And drowned. His remains weren't found until 1985.
What?
Yeah, so Mengele's just in this fucking pool.
Just pickling.
Yeah, yeah, he's just fully bloated and pickled.
Oh, God. Could you imagine the stench? How secluded was this pool?
Yeah, exactly. Well, it's fucking South American Nazis, isn't it?
Yeah, they're in
It's right
jungles.
up in a cave. You gotta go through a cave, up a hill, through another cave, and then you get to Mengele's pool.
Mengele's pool party. Yeah, that's just how you get to the pool. That's not even how to get to the
Yes.
flat, bruv.
Proper 80s pool party as well. Someone drowned,
Yeah.
convicted of a war crime.
Michael Barrymore just sneaking out the back jungle like, ooh.
Iran becomes an Islamic republic.
Oh,
Yeah, not good.
that's not great.
So at the start of the year, all the women were like, "We don't want to fucking wear veils," and they're like, "Oh well."
Well, because
Now you go.
you still like you can see photos and pictures of catalogues of Iranian
Yeah,
women
they used
back
to
then.
be hot.
They used to be just like out there
Flares.
wearing like they had bikinis and shit.
They could drive.
Whoa,
They went back in time.
hold up now.
I heard someone asking, like, why don't Islamic countries have medieval Renaissance fairs? Because they live it, bro.
Every day.
So at the same time that they were so oppressed,
Yeah.
Dale Earnhardt won his first race in the Southeastern 500.
Oh, how fast was he going?
Mad fast, homie.
Quick.
Number 2 car, so it wasn't the black car he's famous for,
Oh, okay.
but it
was
Dale
quick.
Earnhardt's first career win, and then he had like 30 odd more. You'll like this one.
Go on.
Mobile Suit Gundam was made.
Yeah.
Not the actual mobile suit Gundam that was made about 10 years
I was
ago.
about to say that would be a bit off because like, come on then, bruv. Like why an AIM one? If they were made back then.
I think it was a film that it turned into a series, or it was like a mini series that turned into like a meta series.
It was like I think it started off as a film. Yeah, you're right, and then it turned into a series. Or it may have been a series first.
Here's something gross.
Go on.
Margaret Thatcher becomes the first female Prime Minister of the United Kingdom. Michael Jackson's Off the Wall goes 7 times platinum.
Pow!
Saddam Hussein begins to purge his largest party. I can't remember what they're called, the Ba'ath. They sound like Klingons.
I mean, technically that's a pow, but not a pow like... Because he powed.
Yeah.
Pow!
Powdered anthrax. Actually, some anthrax did get released.
Oh, shit.
In like
during
Miss
that?
Siberia.
During that?
No, not Saddam Hussein. The Russians broke some convention by releasing anthrax.
Oh.
Killed a bunch of people and loads of cattle.
Oh. Naughty Russia.
Yeah, very naughty. But the Unabomber's about as well.
Hey, Ted Kaczynski.
He makes these other guys look okay. I mean, these other guys make him look okay. Oh, Ted.
Oh, Ted.
Silly Ted.
I can't believe I share a birthday with the guy.
Do you?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah,
I can't believe I have to take my fucking shoes off at the airport. You can see right through them. They're Crocs, bro. And also a freak tsunami in Nice.
Oh, that's not very nice.
There must have been some flood damage.
Ooh.
If you have flood damage, you know who to call.
Is that what's going on in the world in 1979?
Yeah, just some random bits. But there's a film called Brice de Nice. And
yeah,
obviously the Mediterranean is flat.
Yeah.
And, it doesn't have waves. But he's a surfer that lives in Nice.
Yeah.
So he's like dreaming about the 1979 tsunami.
Oh, did he love it?
One day a big waves are going to come. It happened before. It's going to happen again.
Is that what he's always dreaming about? That's hilarious. That's fucking ridiculous. You've mentioned this film before. I'm going to have to see it.
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah. French comedy.
Yeah.
Back when comedy could laugh.
Yeah.
So let's talk a little bit about Chuck Berry. Chuck Berry, he was born on October 18th, 1926.
Ooh, hard times to be a Chuck Berry, bro.
Hard times to be a Chuck Berry, innit? Very hard times to be a Chuck Berry fella in America.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it would have been like half okay elsewhere.
Yeah. And
America sucked.
in St. Louis, Missouri, down south. Not good. Not going on good for this fella.
No, not ideal.
Not a great start. Not a great start. Oh, by the way, the rest of the world in 1929, shit was popping off. Miners striking over in England.
Oh, yeah.
What's his name? Had just taken power in Italy, Franco.
Oh, he was all right. Like a Catholic monarchist fascist. He wasn't so bad.
He made a fucking lovely building. I got to Rome recently and was like, yo, this is incredible. Who made that? Oh.
It's crazy what happens when you get everyone together. Together strong, like a bundle of twigs.
You're right, they are faggots. Yeah, so the rest of the world, looking shiny. Poor young Black Chuck Berry isn't probably having a great time in Missouri in 1926 as a bubba.
Well, that's segregated, then
Well,
he doesn't even know the other side.
Here we go. It was severely segregated.
Oh, nice. That way he didn't know it was bad.
He saw his first white man when he was 4 years old.
Nice.
And he saw it because there was a house on fire in the neighbourhood, and the fireman came, and he thought they were white men. He didn't think they were white men. He thought that the guy's face had gone white from fear of the fire. Yeah.
Just drained all the blood out of him.
But how wild is that? You're that segregated.
Yeah.
In Missouri, of all places.
Well, my dad in probably about 79, late 70s.
Yeah.
Saw his first black man. It was like Kenyan tourists got off a bus in Ireland, and the whole pub went silent like a cowboy film. They were like, "Have you ever seen the like of it?"
And that was only in 79.
Yeah, that was like late 70s in Ireland.
Oh, god damn. Okay, fair play. Well, Chuck Berry was living that in 26. As a wee boy, though, so probably not as fun. And, you know...
Do you share them crops? Is he cropping?
He weren't cropping back then. He weren't cropping. He started gigging already though.
Boy.
By
Couldn't have been that bad.
Well, by 1941, so a few years after, but he was only in high school, and he showed talent straight from the get-go.
Nice.
Yeah, people were loving it. They were like, oh, God, this Chuck Berry can sing. His problem though, he decides a few years later, 44, he's like, yo, I'm going to make it. I'm going to Hollywood.
Nice.
So him and his best friend.
I hate honky tonk. I'm going to boogie woogie.
He wants to boogie woogie all over the place. So what he does is...
American genres are lame. Honky tonk, boogie woog, rock and roll. So have an adult word.
So what he does is he has a gun. Well, that's not the whole idea.
Yeah, whoa. That's what they said.
Well, so he decides he wants to go to Hollywood, right? But on the way to Hollywood from Missouri, they run out of money. And he's got a gun.
Well,
as they say.
It comes easy when you got one of them.
Here's the thing, like it wasn't a functional gun. He had found it as a teenager in a parking lot all burnt out and fucked up.
Nice.
But he carried with it because he was like, oh, it's a piece. It's going to look threatening.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
True. Put it in a sock, no one's going to know.
On his way to Hollywood, him and his best friend decide every small town they stop by, they're just going to rob the bakery.
Just the bakery.
Just the bakery.
Give me that bread, man.
Maybe this is where the term came from.
Yeah, that's it. Chuck Berry, the innovator of robberies as well.
So, yeah, they start robbing bakeries, and in 1944, Berry is arrested and sentenced to a reformatory for armed robbery and car theft. He is released in 1947. So he does a cool 3 years for getting that bread.
Nice.
Yeah, it's not bad. Not bad.
For that bread, man, I got the toaster.
Yeah, man, I think he was coming out of bars back then.
Yeah, he must have been.
A year later, he marries Themeta Toddy Suggs. This is his wife. The couple eventually have 4 children together.
Okay.
Yeah.
Before he got freaky then, I guess.
Before he got freaky, he was a nice married man. Even like in the early 1950s, he worked as like a janitor, trained as a beautician, went to beauty school.
He said Little Richard's gay. You're doing perms, homie.
You kinking out people's waves and shit. Come on, bro. You know what I mean?
He invented the Jerry curl as well. That's amazing.
Chuck Berry's been doing a lot, bro. He's been getting busy. He plays in a local St. Louis band, and he starts, developing Chuck Berry as the stage man.
Do you reckon, though, where, like, things were so strict, like, early days,
yeah,
when you're an innovator, people are like, that sounds stupid. That's
yeah.
so... You're like, that's not how you play guitar, you idiot. You're stupid.
You are a dumb fuck, bro. No, I don't think it does, because, like, everyone knew Robert Johnson. Well, actually, maybe it does work that theory if you think about Robert Johnson.
Yeah.
Because everyone said
he sucked.
Yeah, everyone said he sucked, then he disappeared for a while, then came back, and then suddenly he was good.
Yeah.
Maybe he was just always good, and your guys' taste changed. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's it.
He was just a little bit ahead of the times. I mean, he was way ahead of the times. But
He's probably the actual innovator of rock and roll, playing rhythm and lead at the same time.
Yeah, no doubt. We do need to do a Robert Johnson episode.
True.
Do love a bit of Robert Johnson.
Spooky Johnson.
Spooky boy. Got some skills though, didn't he?
Yeah, he was pretty sick.
He had some skills.
But
go
on. It might be sped up.
Yeah, I've heard this.
It's weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because if you slow it right down, it just sounds like any other blues musician from the time.
That hurts my feelings, bruv.
Because he got a high pitched voice as well.
Yeah, he does. You're right. Shit.
It's like
disappointed the dog too.
Yeah, the dog's gutted. Like Nicki Minaj and Jay-Z, the same person, isn't it? If you slow them down.
Are they really?
Yeah.
That's shocking. That's shocking. That's rude, isn't it?
But I suppose it's just music, innit?
It's pop music, isn't it?
Yeah, it's all algorithms and shit, I guess.
Yeah.
So you got to have all these notes in a row, and then you got to talk about your butthole.
Oh yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah, well, it's all fucking hypnotism then.
Yeah, it is. Cool. It is the wusa. That's why the Illuminati love it.
And it's the dark wusa. So by 1955, right, he's deciding I need to seriously make something of this music. I'm sick of cleaning floors, making jerry curls. I'm sick of it all. It's just not fun.
quit more things than we ever started, bro. He's had about 10 jobs by now, and he's been a burglar and an armed robber.
1955, in May, Barry travels to Chicago and he hangs out with Muddy Waters, bruv.
Oi, oi.
Yeah.
That's a legend.
Yeah, bruv. You're gonna a few legends popping up in this. Who introduces him to Chess Records. And after that...
Chess is a geezer.
Yeah.
He got Lead Belly out of prison.
Did it?
Lead Belly killed like 3 slave masters or something.
God
and he's
damn.
like, but he plays the 12-string guitar, bro. I'll pay his bail. He's like, there's no bail. He's killed 3 dudes. He's like, come on.
And he gets him out.
Yeah, he got him out
wait.
to make to tour with him and make a record.
God damn, I wish you an episode on this Chess geezer then.
Yeah, Chess Records is sick.
Yeah?
There's
Alright,
great
nice.
Sonny Bill Williams record. And Sonny's like a fucking pisshead.
Yeah.
And every time Chess like, okay, we're ready to record. He's like, fuck you, I tell you when we're ready to record. Bum, 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 bum.
Amazing. Yeah, bro, we definitely need to do this then. That's a good one. So he gets introduced to Chess Records and he starts recording. May 21st, he releases his first record, Maybelline.
Oh shit, that's his first record.
Yeah, bruv.
Nice. He hit the floor running.
It's sprinting, bruv.
He boogie woogie.
Which becomes his first hit as well, reaching number 5 on the Billboard Pop chart and number 1 on the R&B chart.
Nice.
Killing it, bruv, already. 56, a year later, he releases hit singles Roll Over Beethoven.
Nice. Kind of the same riff as Maybelline, but who cares?
Who cares? And Too Much Monkey Business.
Nope.
That's oof.
Problematic.
Come on, geezer.
Don't play into their hands, bro.
No, you can't be doing that. You're going to Chuck Berry yourself.
But
bro.
imagine Elvis covered that one.
1957, releases his debut album, After School Session.
Nice. They're the best types of sessions, really.
Yeah,
I can still handle it.
Featuring School Days, which becomes a top 10 hit. The same year, he starts performing in New York for the first time. And this is where he came across people for the first time referring to people as black, not coloured, or hard R's.
Oh, yeah.
Or Chuck Berries with the hard R's.
Yeah, Chuck Berry.
And he was astounded. He loved it. He also noticed a big difference, obviously, because we were talking about segregation. A big difference between black theatres and white theatres back then. He was like, white theatres are so polite. Black theatres, if you suck, they'll just fucking throw
right.
you off.
I thought you meant movie theatre, so I was like, I've noticed.
I mean, it's not too different from
Yeah, no, I
the
bet.
response
Yeah,
that
true.
he's saying he got.
Definitely should get here and boo. The film has no idea, dude. Shush.
The film ain't going to answer back. So, yeah. This is also where he started developing his duck walk. You know his duck walk?
Oh, yeah, he just like waddles around.
No, it's when he gets really low and squats, does the little kicking out.
Oh, no, I'm thinking of someone else then. I'm thinking of fucking Fred Astaire. The penguin thing he does. So you've been in that, yeah? I didn't think he was a tux man.
I thought you was thinking Dick Van Dyke.
Yeah, like that.
Mary Poppins.
Yeah. That's exactly what I was thinking. Yeah, we were just like...
In his striped suit and shit.
Yeah. Little straw boater.
No, it's when he used to do the little low down squat
yeah.
and just kicking his feet out while playing his guitar.
I can't believe he was ripping off Elvis like that.
Rude, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just absolutely appropriate.
Provocative and disgusting. Show me Elvis do it. It's gorgeous. Perfect.
1958, he releases is probably his most famous song, Johnny Be Good.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah,
The kids are going to love it.
the kids are going. Actually, we all know that. Again, that's him stealing white culture.
Yeah.
He had a phone call from his cousin, and he heard some white boy singing at high school.
True. You stole it from Marty.
He stole it from fame. Well, we don't
We
know.
gotta go back, Marty.
They took rock and roll from us.
They made it black. It used to be called Rhythm and Whites.
Absolute menace. He would be, wouldn't he, Doc Brown? AG was.
Just getting him back for his hairline.
Maybe Chuck Berry, when he was a beautician, fucked up Doc Brown's hair.
Yeah, it's another conspiracy.
Get the court board, bruv.
And the Libyans got him.
Oh yeah, the Libyans did get him. Something to do with Gaddafi going on there.
Yeah, boy.
Gold standards.
Gaddafi was a great supporter of the African American.
He was.
And the
yeah.
African in general.
Other hits include "Sweet Little 16"
Ooh.
from this year, 1958, which I think we were listening to that one earlier,
Yeah.
and he was being a right fucking sleaze, innit?
Yeah, he's like, tell your mum it's okay. Tell your mum you wanted it the whole time. Don't tell your mum my last name. See you soon.
And in 1959, he opens his own club, Bandstand, in St. Louis.
Nice.
This is where shit starts going a little bit wrong for him, though, I ain't gonna lie, bruv.
Yeah, first comes the club, then comes the sitting around all day doing blow. It happens to the best of them. Che LaMotta, happy birthday. He did that.
Did he do exactly that?
Yeah, he got a club and tried to be a comedian. Everyone's just like, cringe. I just
Oh.
want a photo.
Oh,
Tell
okay.
a boxing story. And he's like,
I'm trying
here's
to.
a little bit of Macbeth.
December 1959. Chuck Berry's down in El Paso.
Oh,
He's at a strip club.
nice, doing the Johnny Cash.
Yeah, just hanging out. He's probably doing some of that as well. He's hanging out, and there's a waitress at the strip club who he's like,
I want to fart on this bitch.
oh,
This bitch needs to see my farting anus.
and she's an Apache girl.
Oh, nice.
And she tells him
They do get hot.
she tells him she's 21,
She's only 16 and I got run out of Mexico.
and he's like, okay, look, listen, baby, I can take you away from all this.
Yeah,
He literally
classic.
hits her with that, and so she says, yeah, right on. And so he drives her from El Paso to his club in St. Louis, makes her the hostess of his club, and obviously he's fucking around with her too. They get in an argument at the club. I think she tries to like come on over when he's got the family round and shit. Who
Oh,
knows?
no.
I just made that part up, but
But it's, yeah, undoubtable.
yeah.
She's at the door. Yay! Riding a horse around the perimeter. And he's like, oh, not again. She's going to steal one of my ponies again. This bitch crazy.
And yeah, so they get in an argument and he fires her. And here's the thing, she hadn't let him know that before she was a waitress and before she worked as a hostess at his bar, she was a hooker.
She was a hooker.
And so she starts hooking, I think is the term. Soliciting. I don't know.
Soliciting. Hoeing.
She starts hoeing.
Starts hoeing up a storm. That's how we say it in the pimp game.
She starts hoeing up a storm in the hotel next to his club.
Building up a stank.
Right in the hotel next door.
Damn.
And
Self-employed. No pimp.
Self-employed, no pimp.
That's a dangerous game.
Dangerous game. But she's right next to Daddy Chuck Berry's place.
True.
You know,
And he's got that rusty old gun in a sock. He's flipped a lot of bakeries with that.
when the police do eventually catch up with her, she obviously tells them the whole story, but also lets loose. She's 14.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
The streets will make you mature real quick, though. I don't blame Chuck for this one.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's a hard one to blame Chuck for, because apparently she did say she's 21, but
Yeah.
that's what Chuck claimed.
She was in a fucking strip club, dog.
In Mexico. Though.
I don't want to fucking, like, support R. Kelly's arguments, but she's in the VIP.
Berry is arrested.
I blame the bouncer.
Berry's arrested under the Man's Act. So that's the same thing they tried catching Jack Johnson with.
Oh, what? Race mixing?
No, taking a woman across state lines
Oh.
for nefarious deeds.
Oh.
Yeah, even though...
she turned to hoeing,
Yeah.
but it was pretty close. I think this might be fucking Chuck's side of the story as well.
Well, here's the thing. The worst part with Jack Johnson was when they tried it with Jack Johnson, that was his wife.
Yeah, but still. That's nefarious, boy. Look at the fur coat on him. We're talking about Jack Johnson's side of the story.
Charlie Chaplin has also been convicted of this as well.
He's a damn communist.
Was he really?
Well, I think he got investigated by the FBI for it.
Yeah, but then they probably found out he was all right.
Nah, flipped him. He's a double agent.
And
No, you got to fucking sort that moustache out and prove you're not a communist.
prove you just ain't on one of them far wings, boy. Shave that thing off.
Don't shave it down so you look like a toothbrush. Yeah, that's a bit of me. It's a bit of me. Got any hair wax?
I've got this great idea for a movie. So there's the thing is with this as well, when it got taken to court, it was done in a very Missouri court for back then.
Oh, nice. Like the rooster from Futurama.
Like the entire the entire jury was white and the judge was a massive racist.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
So
a Time to Kill.
He would constantly in the court, he would be like, if any witness came up and was chatting, he would constantly be like, now was this a white or a black man that you're talking about? He straight up called Chuck Berry with the hard R a few times during
no.
Yeah. So,
but it's legal back then, so really
well, it
he was a
wasn't,
law-abiding citizen.
He got 5 years for it, and then
What, for the hard R?
No, not for the hard R.
Oh, right, that's what I mean. That's legal.
For the transporting the chick. But then they took it up, they appealed it after that. It was like, you guys catch that charge? Like, no. I don't know if you guys know how the law works, but
it was like a Time to Kill.
Justice.
He pulled out his sock gun. Get on the ground. You gotta need Chelsea cheesecake.
But yeah, so they got a retrial, and the retrial was a bit more fair, and he only ended up with 20 months in prison.
Nah. Still transporting. He's still guilty.
He's still, yeah. He definitely transported her.
He got a hoe across state lines.
Yeah.
Tried to turn her into a housewife. Came to her hoe, went to a barmaid.
And he spent 1960 to like 1962 in jail.
Peak rock and roll years.
Peak rock and roll years.
If he wasn't in jail, would the hippies have even got that big?
Well, here's the thing. After that, in 63, he's released from prison. And after he's released, the Beatles have blown up.
Yeah, he just goes and listens to Yoko Ono scream.
Rolling Stones have blown up. Everyone's like blowing up now, bro.
Losers. Acid head losers.
That's it. He carries on recording, though. This is when he starts recording hits like No Particular Place to Go.
Yeah, nice.
No particular place to go. You Never Can Tell and Nadine.
Never Can Tell's a good one. That's in a lot of Tarantino movies, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it. But here's the thing, like, this British invasion of the Beatles, the Rolling Stones, it's actually done him a favour because of that.
They all idolised him.
That's it, and it allowed him, as soon as he got out of prison, he was back in the studio, back working, back releasing bangers. So it actually worked out in his favour, the whole hippies slowly coming out. I don't think they were quite about 63. I don't think they were all Sgt. Peppered out yet.
Yeah, like the blues musicians was the same thing.
Yeah.
They like had their career and then died off.
Yeah.
And then the British guys like the Animals and that wanted to come and find them and then got them on records and got them to write for them.
So that pretty much happened. And like the Beatles and the Rolling Stones were quite famous at the time for live shows covering Chuck Berry songs.
Oh, right.
So he was well on his way to fucking come out and rip it. In 1963, a couple of fucking rip-offs came out. Do you know we was listening to Sweet Little 16 earlier? Yeah. And I started singing another song. The Beach Boys, Surfing USA.
They're suckers.
They
can't even swim. One of them drowned.
But yeah, so that was a straight rip-off.
Yeah.
I even started singing Surfing USA over the
the whole
top. So it's the whole song, bro. Wilson, I can't remember his first name from the Beach Boys. He said he intended the song as a tribute to the rock guitarist.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But Berry's lawyers used another term, plagiarism.
Oh, plagiarised him.
And the case was settled with the Beach Boys giving publishing rights to Berry's publisher.
Nice.
Yeah.
And then the publisher stole it, and then
that's
Berry
it.
was Paul. Standard.
There's a song called, I'm not sure quite on these two, I think it's a bass riff. The Beatles, I Saw Her Standing There, is the bass riff is completely ripped off from Berry's I'm Talking About You. I don't know either of them. But Paul McCartney once told an interviewer he'd stolen the riff in I Saw Her Standing There from Berry. Here's one example of a bit I pinched from someone. I used the bass riff from Talking About You by Chuck Berry in I Saw Her Standing There. I played exactly the same notes as his bass player did, and it fitted our number perfectly. Even now, when I tell people, I find few of them believe me. Therefore, I maintain that a bass riff hasn't got to be original.
What a loser. That whole band was losers.
It's a cop out, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a cop out.
Ringo's the only cool one.
1964, he releases the album St. Louis to Liverpool. He's trying to cash in on this
boy.
This British invasion, bruv. But this is his big resurgence into the music scene. In May 64, he made a successful tour of the UK, but when Berry returned in January 65, his behaviour had become erratic and moody.
Do you know Camperley International?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he played there. There used to be a theatre.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Bill Haley and the Comets played there.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. And he played... Damn.
I'm pretty sure Chuck Berry as well. I remember someone telling me all about it.
We've had bare moments like that. Like, we've had that, like you said, Old Camden International on Top Road.
Yeah.
Grimaldi played in the old Rochester Royal Theatre.
Yeah.
We've had a few of them down this way, haven't we? His touring style started changing as well. Everyone thinks this is when he started trying to scrimp on money a bit.
Yeah.
Because he started touring solo, and every venue he went to, they had to hire local sessions musicians to play as his band.
Nice. That's a good rider to have. Lights, band, everything except from just me.
Yeah, I'm just turning up.
And full price.
And this has started to be him getting a reputation as being fucking difficult to work with.
Yeah.
1966 to 69, he releases several albums. Chuck Berry in London, St. Louis to Frisco. He's on his way out musically, well, career-wise, I'd say, like in the big music career-wise.
Yeah, he's on like his like revival tour.
That's
well,
it.
not even revival tour, it's like oldies tour, isn't it?
That's it. But then in 1972...
He's playing Castle Grounds. Castle Concerts.
Then in 72, he scores his only number one hit on the Billboard Top 100 with a song called... This, you'll get this as well. I bet the only time you've ever heard it is on The Simpsons. The song is called My Ding-a-Ling.
Oh, yeah, no, my dad had that record.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he got beaten for it.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, damn. Yeah, so that was Chuck Berry's first and only number one. A song about his dick.
My ding-a-ling. Yeah, because it's jokes.
Yeah.
it's a spoof song.
January 21st, 1972, when Berry was playing the Hollywood Palladium and riding high on the success of his current hit, My Ding-a-Ling. Berry started up during his set getting like a bit pissed off with the sound, and he said over the mic loudly, quite brashly, the only people I need up here right now is the bassist and the drummer. Everybody else can get off stage. Little did he know that who would come up on stage to play alongside him, Keith Richards.
Oh, shit. Get out of here, Keith. Who the fuck are you?
Some people reckon that he knows it was Keith Richards up there with him, and felt that
upstage.
Richards' amp was louder than his, and he was like, "Fuck
nice.
this dude off."
Yeah, fair.
He had a few beefs with Keith Richards.
Yeah, fuck Keith Richards.
There's another time at a New York show, the Rolling Stones had gone to watch Chuck Berry, and after the show, the Rolling Stones are hanging backstage. They're in Chuck Berry's room. He ain't even in his room, and Keith Richards decides to start playing Chuck Berry's guitar.
So it's farting on his hookers. He's like, hey, God damn it.
No, Chuck Berry walks in, sees Keith Richards playing his guitar, walks up to him and goes, "Hey, get the fuck off that," and socks him in the eye, leaving Keith Richards a massive black eye. But Keith Richards, years later, has been like, "Yeah, I would have done the same, fair play."
Yeah. Fucking Keith Richards. He's from Dartford, wasn't
he? Yeah, he was, yeah.
Loser.
I think actually it's Jaggers from from Dartford.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think Keith Richards is.
They're in the same band?
Yeah, they are. It's Mick Jagger, Keith Richards.
Same shit.
Losers hang with losers.
Yeah, he's probably an Essex loser.
1972 is also the same year as my favourite Chuck Berry video.
Which one was that?
It's the video of John Lennon finally getting to play.
Oh, yeah, and then Yoko Ono's just screaming.
And I think it's the comedian Bill Burr points this out in the best video because there's him chatting about it. Yeah, there's him chatting about it, and somebody zoomed in on like as the moment Yoko starts screaming, and you see Chuck Berry's eyes just bulge out his head, start darting around, looking at people like, "Yo, what the fuck is this?" They even switch off her mic during the live performance, and she carries on trying to fucking...
Yeah, just slapping the tambourine and screaming.
I think she just starts darting around looking for other mics and everything.
Oh, no, what a scatty fucking idiot. She ruined everything.
Absolutely ruined everything. March 1972, He was filmed at the BBC Television Theatre at Shepherd's Bush for Chuck Berry in concert. It's part of like a 60-day tour he's doing. Bruce Springsteen and Steve Miller are in the backup bands with him.
Nice.
This is before they all hit off. Well, I thought that was pretty cool. Yeah.
Yeah, Bruce Springsteen toured with loads of people, I think.
Yeah.
I think I heard about something on like Radio 2 or something.
Yeah. But yeah, the Boss hanging out with Chuck Berry. Steve Miller as well. Everyone loves Steve Miller Band. You know what I mean?
Ed Miller Band.
Oh, I don't think everyone loves him, bro.
No one loves him.
Here's the thing, right? All during like the 70s, his touring style starts being called Travelling the Oldies. And he starts often getting paid in cash by local promoters.
Boy.
And only cash. And this starts...
All the hookers you can fart on with that stuff.
By the end of the 70s, this starts Internal Revenue Services.
Oh, no, not the IRS.
The taxman turns up on his door, bruv.
They get all the best ones.
And on 10th of July, 1979, our date in history, bam. Chuck Berry is sentenced to serve a short sentence for tax evasion.
Dang,
they got him.
they got him. They Rick James'd him.
They Wesley sniped
They
him.
Wesley sniped him.
They Lauren Hilled him.
No-scoped him.
They Lauren Hilled him.
Who's that guy?
Oh, didn't...
The director.
Damn, someone quite...
Spike lead him.
They Spike lead him. Jimmy Card him.
Jimmy Card him.
Who
He's
else?
white.
That wasn't the theme I was going with. But funnily enough, if you look at that's who the big names they go after for that
exactly.
shit. It's rude.
They get them all.
Oh mate, that was
They Al Caponed him.
They Al Caponed him. Yeah.
Al Caponed. PWNET.
1986, Keith Richards inducts Chuck Berry into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
He said, "Don't touch me, you fucking."
Get off me. This is actually where Keith Richards tells the famous story of him getting socked.
Oh, is it? Yeah, nice.
He releases his autobiography in the same year, Chuck Berry, the autobiography. Imaginative title.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
In 1987, however.
I'd call it Rusty Guns and Rusty Trumpets.
In 1987, however, Berry is charged with assaulting a woman at New York's Gramercy Park Hotel. He was accused of causing lacerations of the mouth, requiring 5 stitches, 2 loose teeth.
That's a powerful fart, bro. It knocked her through the drywall. And they needed to get patched and repaired and painted over.
Berry had some good lawyers because he pleaded guilty to a lesser charge of harassment and paid a $250 fine.
Nice.
He's got some serious... You would after the IRS one, though, wouldn't you?
Yeah, true.
Like, if
Well,
you
I
ain't
need
lawyering up...
Need some little hats around me.
Yeah, you need lots of little hats running about for you, Chuck. June 1990, we're going to start coming up to your favourite video about Chuck Berry.
Oh, mate.
In 1990, he faces legal issues again, including lawsuits for unauthorised videotaping of women in the bathroom of his 1980s restaurant, Southern Air. He's hearing them, bro. So what would happen? Yeah. So apparently, he was videotaping at this time. This is even your favourite videotape yet.
Oh, no.
At his restaurant, Southern Air, he was filming women's toilets and bathrooms,
Oh,
and then
that's
whacking
not
off to
funny.
that. And
Why did he just fart in their mouth?
so they raided his house, and when they raided his house,
They found some great videos.
they found a lot of drugs,
Yeah, you would.
a lot of firearms.
Working ones.
Yeah, a lot of work.
No socks.
No socks. No burnt out pieces. I wonder if they found out found the old burnt out piece as well. Or maybe that's the only firearm they found and was like, there's loads.
600 iced buns in a safe.
But then supposedly the police found some nasty home videos
Yeah, boy.
at Berry's residence. One of the videos supposedly shows Berry farting on
Farting in a
hookers
hooker's face.
and laughing about it.
I tried to find the year of it, but it's just degenerates that really enjoy the video. I find it funny. They're like, I wish he'd fart in my face. And I'm like, oh, God. 19 what? 19... get out of here.
But it's 1990 they found the tapes, so if that's any consolation.
And the restaurant was the 80s.
Yeah.
It's somewhere in between
It's
there.
somewhere in between the 80s.
You don't want to be in between
So
them
these
80s.
are old farts as well. Like, loose
Stale farts.
farts coming out of these hookers' face.
They can't hack it either. They're like, oh! And he's laughing his ass off.
So there's more to this tape. There's more to this tape I don't know if you know about. They also caught him R. Kelly in pictures.
Yeah.
So
Standard.
after
That's the warm-up.
one of the videos supposedly shows Chuck Berry giving a golden shower to a blonde woman. After soaking her in piss, Berry apparently tells her to open her eyes and mouth and asks whether his urine is nice and salty. The woman supposedly tells Barry that she loves him and then asks him for a kiss.
It's like kissing piss. Bow.
Yeah,
Knocks her
that's
through
exactly
the drywall
it.
with a fart.
Barry's response, he said that he wouldn't kiss her because it smells like piss, baby.
He's a genius. I want to see Elvis copy that.
During the same scene, Barry also reportedly unleashes a long and very loud fart and then says, "You can smell my fat." It's been reported that Barry's fart was as loud as a foghorn on a cruise ship.
It's up there. It's not them dry, dusty ones you'd expect. He's definitely got a fart diet. It's not like how porn stars have zinc supplements and stuff to get a good load. He's eating like refried beans. I've got a hot chick coming around later.
Start stacking it up. It's the gassiest shit you can find. Bare broccoli and cabbage, bro. Fucking hell.
That's
Barry-
something good about him because that's nothing good to end on.
Barry was arrested and charged with a class action lawsuit against 59 women.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's a lot of beans.
I don't think he farted on 59 women. I think these are 59 women he filmed fart in.
Okay.
And eventually settled, receiving only a suspended sentence because of all them tiny hats around him. Let's try and
suspended sentence.
Let's try and leave some good notes on Barry. 94 releases the album Hail Hail Rock and Roll and celebrates his 60th birthday with a concert documentary featuring Keith Richards and other musicians. They squashed the beef.
Nice.
They squashed the beef. They shared some beef.
Yeah.
And Barry was farting all night. 2000s, Barry continues to perform live, including a long-standing monthly gig at Blueberry Hill in St. Louis.
Nice.
So he stayed in his hometown.
Things are looking up.
Yeah. 2012, still can't believe he's still about. He receives the Polar Music Prize in Sweden. October 18th, 2016, Barry announces he will release a new album, Chuck, dedicated to his wife Themeta, and this album also included like loads of songs with his kids and things like that.
Oh,
Yeah,
wholesome Berry.
wholesome Barry. March 18th, 2017, Chuck Berry dies at the age of 90 in his home near Wentzville, Missouri. And it wasn't until June 9th of the same year that Chuck Berry's final studio album is released posthumously.
Nice.
And that's yeah,
That's Chuck Berry through the ages.
that's Chuck Berry, bruv. I enjoyed the Chuck Berry episode.
It's a good episode.
I can't believe it, bruv.
He got real lucky towards the end.
He just got the right amount of hats around him, bruv.
Yeah, you know,
You know what I mean? He lawyered up.
Lloyd right up.
You, like I said, after the IRS are knocking on your door, after you're filming women taking shits,
Yeah,
you're gonna have to start lawyering up.
he definitely had a certain taste, didn't he?
Yeah.
Definitely like a little stank. He hated pee. It tastes like pee, baby.
It tastes,
It smells like pee down there, baby.
it smells like piss. God, and with the southern accent as well.
Oh yeah, Louisiana. So Theo Von.
So, folks, just remember, if you have a little PP accident at your home, maybe you stain the walls,
That's it.
and you need to get them walls fixed.
If you're about to get charged by your landlord for farting all over hookers,
Fighting on the walls, pissing on the walls, and you need a decent painting and decorating service, Get hold of Waghorn Decorating.
Waghorn Decorators.
They're legit though. We're being for real. These are guys,
They are actually a legit decorating service.
and they're actually sick as well.
They need a tagline. We need to come up with a tagline.
I think they have one. Maybe I have an image of it. I think it's a carrot. Do love a bit of beat. I never knew Beetlejuice hang out with Dave Chappelle.
Yeah, no, he's got some great videos.
Yeah.
Also a very talented boxer.
I mean, I wouldn't say very talented. Waghorn Decorating, high quality painting.
That's too simple.
Yeah.
They need to be outside the box.
We need to give him a new one.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll think of it. We'll get back to you on that.
From the window to the wall.
Do you want to make us feel even more like an official podcast? We're chucking the
you got
sponsors.
some dates?
I've got dates.
Oi, oi.
July 29th and July 31st in Rochester. 29th is Chatham, Poco Loco. 31st is Three Sheets to the Wind, Rochester.
Nice, locos.
Locos.
Local loco.
I'm doing a few locos as I work towards a new set in October. So
Yeah, boy.
down at the Backyard Comedy, October 20-something. I'll let you know close to the date. But yeah, 2 local dates, guys.
Yeah, boy.
We're proper podding now, boy.
Podding it up.
Huh.